Howdy everyone, this is Trisha and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to prepare these Migas Locas for breakfast. I'm super hungry, so I can't wait to eat this up. So let's get to cooking. To make my Migas Locas, these are the ingredients I will be using. Half a cup of chopped tomatoes, half a cup of chopped onions, 6 corn tortillas that have been cut into little squares. I have 4 ounces of chorizo. This is a pork chorizo. I have 4, these are extra large eggs. Use whatever size you want. And about a half a cup of cheese. I'm using a taco blend. You can use any cheese you like that's nice and melty. You could even use some queso fresco. I will be seasoning my migas with a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, and a pinch of powdered cumin. The cumin is completely optional. You could also add a chopped jalapeno or serrano pepper to this. I'm going to be serving this to my mom, so I'm leaving out the pepper. I've got a hot pan going here, and I've added my chorizo, so I need to cook that up first. And here I've got a hot pan with some oil. I'm using olive oil. And I'm going to fry up my little tortilla bits. Alright, so make sure you move around your little tortilla bits so that they get fried and toasty on every side. Make sure you don't burn these, so keep your temperature low. My chorizo is almost done as well. Here we go. This needs about 4 to 5 minutes to cook, and I do have it at a low temperature. My chorizo is done, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this off and move them off the heat, and I will do the same with my little tortilla strips. Alright, so I have removed all the chorizo from this pan, and I've left the oil or the fat that has been in my chorizo, and I'm going to use that to fry up my little onions. Alright, I just want them to get a little bit translucent. Alright, so I've cooked this at a low to medium heat for about a minute, and now I'm going to add the tomatoes. And we'll stir that around, and we'll cook it for about another minute or so. Alright, so I've taken the pan off the heat and put it to the side. We are back with our tortilla chips back on the heat. Now this still has a little tiny bit of oil at the bottom of the pan. You can see that on there. You could add a little bit more if you want. I'm going to go ahead and use that amount. I'm going to put the chorizo, which looks very brown in the camera here. We're going to stir that in. And we're going to add our tomato and onion to that as well. Alright, so now we want to season it. And season to taste. Alright, so now I'm ready to add my 4 eggs. And I've continued at a low temperature just to cook this nice and slow without overcooking the eggs. And I will also add my cheese and stir it around so it will melt into our migas. Okay, so my migas are done. They are soft cooked eggs in here. So you can see that right there. And I've got a little bit of that cheese in there. If you want to add more cheese, add that. I've gone ahead also and adjusted by adding a little bit of salt to this. So like I said, your seasonings are pretty much to taste. I just gave you an idea of what I started with. Okay, I've gone ahead and I've turned off the heat and moving them over to the side, and I'll show you how I serve them up. Alright everyone, so here we go. My Migas Locas are all served up. I've added a little bit of salsa on top and then some sour cream. This is how I choose to serve it. I've added some refried beans on the side. Now the amount that I made is good enough for 2 very hungry people, or up to 4 if you add some sides like the beans that I've added here. Alright, so let's take a little taste here. Absolutely delicious. I'm going to give myself a big old thumbs up, and I hope that you too will give me a big old thumbs up and let me know what you think of this recipe. Are you going to try it? I hope you do. I want to thank everyone for watching my videos, and if you're enjoying my content, please hit that red button and subscribe, and then hit all the notifications to be notified of my videos as soon as I upload them. Again, thank you all very much for watching and supporting my channel, and as always, enjoy.